Okay, this trip I'm coming to Texas to hunt predators and hogs, and I wanted to put together a night hunting rig, and for that I wanted to use a gun that I've used a lot and I trust. And I'm shooting the Hercules Bully. It's 30 caliber. This thing is hard hitting, dead accurate. I love this gun. I've shot a few pigs with it on other trips, and it's given me such a good result that that's the one I chose to use this time. I've topped it off with a ATN Xsight X20 night vision. It's a budget night vision, great value. Anyway, so my night hunting rig, what I've done is I've taken this scope, but I've mounted on a rifle that I really trust. And what it really comes down to is, it doesn't matter if I can see things through the scope. If the gun doesn't put the pellet exactly where I want it and hit hard, it's not going to do any good. So this combination is going to be a great one to get at. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to check in the sight in on the scope. I sighted it before I left, but I took the scope off, so obviously I need to, at the very least, check it. I'll probably have to reset it. Anyway, I'm going to test this out, shoot at a target. I got it set up at 50 yards. I'm going to shoot that target. If everything is good, I'm going to take it out tonight and see what I can do with some pigs and maybe a jackrabbit or two if I see them at night. So let's see what it does. I started out with a day hunt, hiking to the far side of the ranch. The Bully, though heavy, carries well. On my way to a feeder, I found a small sounder of pigs working over some corn we dumped in the road. There was one young boar pushing the others around. I dropped to a knee, looking through the bushes, and lined up the shot. When the pig got closer, I dropped the crosshairs on his ear and let the pellet fly. The pig dropped with a bit of kicking. In slow motion, you can see the pellet dropping down the ear. But the second object was to use the Bully at night with the Xsight. Here, I hate to say, everything worked but the shooter. I got the gun set up, pigs arrived, and I set up my shot. I misplaced the shot and the pellet flew over the head of both pigs. I have to try this again on my next trip. I did find that the scope provided pretty good daylight capture, and we'll use it on more hunts in the future. What I really like about the gun is the ergonomics of it. It fits really well. It's one of those bullpups that just feels right. It's heavy. I mean, I'll be honest with you. It's a heavier gun. I don't think really small shooters are going to deal with it that well, to be honest. But if you handle a full-size rifle, this is a great choice in a bullpup. But again, the ergonomics are great. The side lever moved up front and lets you cycle the gun without taking it off target. The cheek piece gives you good sight alignment through the scope using medium profile mounts. I like the fact that I've got additional magazines held in the housing underneath, so I can load that whole thing up. I don't have to take any pellets with me. I'm ready to go and reload if I need to. The trigger is nice on this. It's not a matched trigger, but for a bullpup, it's a darn good trigger, and it breaks really crisply. I have no problem keeping this on target.